What's up, everyone? It's day 10 of phase 2 of the Live Hard program. Today's the end of the day. Normally I do these videos after my second workout, but it's about 10 p.m. right now, and I did my second workout a few hours ago. Today's Father's Day. If you watched my video yesterday, I was able to pick up Mackenzie and take her on a trip to Dallas with me. We went to some outlet mall. We went to Buc-ee's, the convenience store, the super store, gas station, basically. We went to Topgolf for a couple hours. We stayed the night at the Omni in downtown Dallas, which is pretty nice. And then we ate at the Bob's Chop House and Steakhouse. It's rated like one of the best steakhouses in Dallas. So that was in the hotel, luckily. And we were able to squeeze in without any reservations as a walk-in. So that worked out pretty well. Literally, as we signed up to get a seat, they said it would be like an hour unless somebody cancels. And as we signed up, somebody had called and canceled. I don't know if that was just good timing or if they just made a spot for us, but we were able to get in. Really good quality food. Just like a lot of these steakhouses are the same, like Hell's Kitchen or Ruth Chris, or I'm sure there's others, but I can't think of them right now. But they got like the $60 filet. It's good quality food, so it's worth going to. It's the experience. I like to show her nice things and have her experience nice things. And after that, I was kind of hit with some kind of little sickness last night. I started having really bad shivers and like a fever feeling. And luckily, I finished the day with my picture and my reading. I almost passed out because I was basically huddled underneath the covers, shivering, trying to just get over that. And I was starting to fall asleep, but something woke me up. Basically, it was still only like 10 o'clock. And I forced myself to get up and get a picture and finish that 10 pages real quick. So I got that done. I'm mostly focused on getting the phase done because I'm running out of time for the year. I need to start phase 3 July 27th, and I'm gonna finish this phase like July 6th or so, or 7th. So I'm gonna have about 3 weeks in between. I don't have time to fail the phase again and start over really, but I got it done. So luckily, this isn't one of those videos. This is like the third time I've been doing it or started this phase. For some reason, I was having a hard time get going again. And now that I'm going again, these 10 days that I've stacked up wins, it's a game changer. You feel so much better whenever you wake up and you know that the day before you did everything you were supposed to do. And whenever you have 10 days before that you did what you're supposed to do, it feels even better. So it's a compounding effect of how you're going to feel better. And luckily today we had some time after we checked out of the hotel, and the main reason we went to Dallas was to pick up some wheels and tires for her first car. I knew whenever I bought her car that it needed tires, and I found a brand new set of 2023 takeoffs of the same kind of vehicle with brand new tires and a bigger style wheel, 20 instead of an 18, and they look better and they're black, so the vehicle's black also. Anyways, it looks better, and I got a good deal on it. Basically the same price or less than a new set of tires would have cost for the old wheels. And I still have the old wheels to sell if I want to. But got those put on today, got back. She mowed for me while I did my second workout of the day. I had her do some cleaning around my house since it's Father's Day. And because she has to earn the things that she gets to do at times, I don't just give her everything. I like to mow my yard, but if she's getting all these things out of me, she needs to do something for them. So it's not just some free-for-all. She needed tires, and it looks better. So that's the main thing, is it needs to be safe. That was the reason I got her the vehicle I did instead of a small car, just because it's a lot safer. But anyways, today's Father's Day. Something I wanted to talk about today was if you're a father or you're a mother that plays both roles, whichever it is, if you're one of those people in somebody's life, even if they're not your kids directly, if you're playing that role in somebody's life, you need to ask yourself, what's the example that you're setting? Are you holding the standard in your life, in the way that you're living, in the things that you do each day, and the things that you talk about, and the things that you stand for? Are you really showing people what's right and what's wrong, and what's good and what's bad? And it's just something to think about, because that's the most important role you can be in somebody's life, is that kind of figure. And if you're telling them all these things about what they can do and what they can look forward to, or that they can be anything, and then they look at you and you're, letting all your dreams go by, you're getting off work and drinking every day, and you're eating whatever, you never work out, or maybe you're trying to get your life together right now, and you're struggling because people don't believe you. Well, they have no reason to believe you. You spent your whole life or years of your life being a certain way. So you can't expect them to, anybody, even if it's your kids, to just look at you whenever you say you're going to do things differently, or after you've been doing things differently. Like if you did 75 hard and you finished 75 hard, yeah, you've changed things, but that's a small amount of time in these people's lives where you were being the person that you were supposed to be. So it's going to take time. So don't let the feelings of like doubt, people's doubt, deter you from continuing down that path. And the way that I look at it is, I've already talked more in this video than I've ever talked to my dad in life. And we lived in the same house for 17 years. So if you can imagine what that was like. But whenever I think about things, that I imagine, what did I want whenever I was her age? What kind of person did I want in my life when I was her age? And I try to be that person for her, which is basically exactly the opposite of what that guy was. And so that's not that hard for me, but maybe you had a different example that you don't really know exactly how to go, because there's no owners or a manual on parenting. There's no like, here's how you do it type thing that you can just buy. You have to kind of just go by trial and error. And one people's path is not going to be the path that you need to take. And it's all different. So it's a matter of, being the leader. You got to be stern, but you also have to be kind. You have to be the friend, but you also have to be the parent. And it's just a combination of things, and you have to find out what works for you in your situation. But the main thing is that you're living up to the standard in the way that you do things each day, the things that you talk about, the things that you stand for, and setting that example for them to see that this is my dad, or this is my, parental figure, and they are doing what they're supposed to do. I want to live like that. I want to get the things that they have whenever I'm older, and, shine. Don't let anybody's doubt stop you from continuing down that path. Don't worry if people are going to go with you. You need to be on that path no matter what. And if people want to go down that path with you, they will, the people in your life. And if other people see their flaws because of the corrections that you're making, and they don't want to be a part of what you're doing, let them go out of your life, because they don't need to be in it. And you can find new people that are going to have the same goals and have the same outlook on things as you. But anyways, that was the main thing I want to talk about was, reflect on things. Look at how you're living. And is it how you want your kids to grow up living? And it's an easy way to just decide if what you're doing is going to be right for the future for them. Because like I said, the way you make them feel is something that they're going to remember a lot more than the things that you told them. And the things that you tell them have to basically reflect the way that you're living. And if it doesn't, they're going to take what you say and ignore it, and they're going to look at the way that you live, and they're going to remember the times that you made them feel a certain way. That's just what I've gotten out of it. Maybe I'm wrong in your situation, but that's how I look at it for mine. But anyways, that's all I got for today. Something to think about on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there, all the men and the single moms playing both roles. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you're living the life and you're setting the example, that's all we need you to do. I'll be back tomorrow for day 11. Peace.